Hi everyone, Neville here. It's Monday morning and I'm just sitting on the railway station waiting for my train to go into the city. I have a co-working space that I go to a couple of days a week just to get out of home, give my wife a bit of breathing space and peace. But also it's a good way to interact with other people, and it's a good environment. Lots of startups there, so great a great environment for me to just socialise and things like that. So hope you're all going well today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about business setup, and whilst I'm not yet to give you advice as to how to set it up, I'll just talk you through how I set up my business structure for my SFM business, and how it's working for me. So there's obviously a couple of options that I could have taken. One is to just operate as a sole trader. One is just to operate as me as an individual, or to set up a company. And I chose to set up a company to keep my business affairs, quite separate from my personal affairs, and just to basically protect, my assets and things like that, to do all of the sort of transactions in a company. But the biggest reason for me, I suppose, was just to, make sure that everything was separate, and that I just focused on the business side of things, through the company. So here in Australia, we've got a couple of options to set up companies. You can set up a proprietary limited company or a limited company, and one is a private. The proprietary limited company is private, and the limited company is a public company. Obviously, public companies can then go on and list on stock exchanges and things like that. But that's the big league. So I set up a company, so I established a company. It's a reasonably straightforward process, costs about $1,000 or there so to set up the company, and I could do it reasonably easily because I'm not that no people can't do it, but I'm an accountant by training, so I knew exactly what to do, and set it up reasonably straightforward and quite easily. I also then set up an accounting system, and I used a product called Xero, which is a really fantastic new product out of New Zealand, and it rivals MYOB and things like that. So it's really is. I find it fantastic. So I run my organisation through that, and I do all of the the sort of accounting type activities myself. I do my tax returns and all that sort of stuff for my company. So I run all of my expenses for SFM through that business. I've also got another accounting consulting business that I run through there as well, and obviously run all the revenues that I generate for my businesses through there as well, and it operates as as a single entity, taking all of my revenue and expenses for my business. So that separates it nicely from my private affairs, and I run separate bank accounts and things like that. So that's the way I do it, and I'd suggest you think of ways to separate your private affairs from your business affairs. And I think the best way to do that is to operate out of separate separate entities. Now it's not necessarily required. You can do it quite easily. You're running it through your own books. You just have to declare the income and claim the expenses that you can against your income for income tax purposes. But it's it's reasonably straightforward. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you as to how I've set mine up. If you've got any questions, more than happy to help, and talk to you. All the best, guys, and talk soon. Bye.